Excuse me. Yeah, I was totally switched over to Twitch. Delete that. I forgot I hadn't streamed since Sunday, so I was still over on the Twitch channel. Welcome, every morning. It is morning. That's how you know it's morning, because it's early. Let's go ahead and put this into the Discord. So, this is early morning. We'll do some Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, I think. I played this twice all the way through on the PlayStation 4. Noticed that it was on the Xbox Games Pass and was like, what the hell? I mean, you know what I am going to switch over to do that real quick. So I'm going to be doing a video later today. Probably come out tomorrow. I might have it come out tonight. I was reading through, so I have not played the Baldur's Gate 3 patch stuff for a while. Since the Druid patch. I've tried not to spoil Baldur's Gate 3, but I was watching a lot of the stuff that came out yesterday because they dropped the Barbarian class yesterday. Also noticed that they pushed back the launch date to 2023, which I don't care. If they've got the funding to take it until it's ready, then I'm happy to sit back and wait. Because the early access is pretty awesome. I haven't dove in a while, but I'd like to think that maybe, just maybe, if I know that Nathan plays it a lot, I think Simmer has it. If the three of us could do some multiplayer at some point, that might be a lot of fun. I might have to talk to those guys and see what they think about that. But I'm okay with that. So I'm going to do a video about the most recent Baldur's Gate 3 news, probably for tonight. And yes, I'm in my DM robes this morning because it's a little cold. I had to get the heater out of the bedroom. Wait for that to get heated up. So I was reading that this morning. I got another article coming out later today on what is it? Oh yeah, Titan Reach. We're going to be doing a talk about fully funded fraud and companies that like to use fully funded. And I finished Sign of the Unicorn yesterday afternoon. I was able to power through the third book in the Chronicles of Amber in about 6 days, which is the previous installations took me like 2-3 weeks because of just I don't read that often. But this past week, I mean, apart from the weekend streams and everything else with Lord of the Rings Online, I hadn't been doing a lot of other gaming, so had lots of time to read. All right, I think we're gonna go in here and stream this, and then I'm gonna cut this out and make this a separate video. As like the intro to Star Wars, because I really like this game. And I've played it a few times. Like I said, I played it through twice on, make sure the audio volumes are good. Looks like they are. Played this through twice on the PlayStation 4. Now I've got it on the Xbox Series X. Let me get another cup of coffee before I do that. I could probably get rid of my DM robe now. Be right back. All right, let's do this. So, get my controller set up. I got another cup of coffee. I've played this twice on the PS4 all the way through. It's been a year since my last playthrough. It popped up on Xbox Games Pass the other day, so I was like, what the hell? I played a little bit of the intro last night just to refamiliarize myself with the controls, but I just wanted to do the intro and like talk about the intro because I've heard a lot of people say, and I think I agree that like Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is like it's like a movie and it's like a true classic Star Wars experience. It's kind of like peak Star Wars. So I figured I'd do that this morning while I'm hanging out here drinking coffee and chatting with anybody who shows up. By the way, I've never done this is an impromptu stream. You'll notice that I don't have like keywords and text stuff sorted out in the YouTube. This is just I woke up this morning and said, I'm going to just drink some coffee and get on a stream, and if people want to come hang out, cool. If not, no big deal. I'm waiting on Chris to get out of bed and some other stuff. But in the meantime, I figured we would do this, record this journey here and do the intro for this game, which I think is a great game. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at those dreadnoughts. Oh. Is that a Sarlacc down there in the pit? Got a probe droid there.
Listen, I don't want to upset your rhythm, Cal, but the boss wants a word.
Why does the boss want a word, man?
You good for us? Here he is, Chief.
An error has been detected on line 10A. All our clamps are jammed. I need 2 workers to climb up and secure the cables.
That's not an easy maneuver.
The guild will double your pay for this shift.
Come on, Cal. What's your score? That couldn't hurt. Huh?
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Double the pay is never a bad thing.
This way.
I'm right behind you.
Sorry, Cal.
Don't worry about it.
I don't think these tools are gonna make it through the shift.
You say that every time.
After you, kid.
Remember the old days when the guild serviced our gear?
Yeah, those were the days.
This Imperial contract is Bantha Poodoo. Got us paying to maintain our own equipment.
Hey, clamp it. Never know when one of those droids are listening.
Or me. That's one of the things I love. If you pay attention here to the intro, there's lots of little like background chatter, and if you stick around, there's actually some cool conversations that happen. And cutscenes galore.
Will you look at that? A separatist ship. I haven't seen a Luke or Hulk in ages.
Yeah. Ages.
Breaking her will be big money.
This is Jedi Fallen Order.
Let's go.
Oh, dude, if you haven't played this yet, Gila, man, like I said, I've done this game twice, all the way through on the PS4. I'm happy to do it a third time. I'm literally prepping a bunch of stuff on the Xbox before our move because I'm not sure how long we're going to be without internet once we get there. So I wanted to have a bunch of games downloaded and ready to go so that I've got, you know, if we're without internet for a week or two, I've got plenty of stuff to play. And this is a great game.
Heads up! What the hell?
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Ladder's out, though. Gonna have to find another way.
Yeah, no problem. I'll improvise.
Yeah, the ending of this
Yeah,
game. My brother finally finished this game like about 4 months ago, and he was texting me as he finished it because I had told him, I was like, dude, just wait till you get to the end. He was like, no, that's incredible.
Depart this barge immediately. You are not approved trash.
I'm trash, just not approved trash.
That's right, Cal. I'm trash, just not approved trash. Woo! So, we've already seen that Cal obviously has some acrobatic abilities. No spoilers. So, this is where I wish I remembered how to read Galactic, because there's graffiti that I have no idea what it's saying.
Easy there.
Just passing through.
Careful, stabilizers out.
Yeah, I felt that. One thing I immediately did, by the way, for those of you watching this, I turned on the automatic wall grapple so that I don't have to manually hold onto walls. I cannot stand that. That's one thing I wish. It's the one little thing about the controls of this game is that you have to manually hold onto the walls to grab, but you could turn that off in the options, so don't forget to do that.
Let's get this job done.
Oh shit.
Reckless Cal.
Good to see you.
You too. Don't get yourself killed.
That's the idea.
Alright, so one of the things I'd like to say to everybody watching, if you're watching the stream or if you're watching this after the fact, no, that's why I'm only doing the beginning, Gila, because the beginning doesn't have really any spoilers. It just tells you who Cal is and gets you familiar with the game. So I'm going to stream this and then maybe go do something else, but I'm going to cut this after the fact and have this up as its own video, perhaps. We'll see. So one of the things, as I'm crawling through here, look at the left. You see the little rats scurrying? There's like so many little details in this game. If you pay attention, there's going to be a droid that you're going to see through the right here.
Sounds like scrap rats. Creepy.
There he is right
Just
there.
passing through, guys. No need to come out and say hi this time.
And Cal is talking about the rats. This game is full of little details like that, but you have to pay attention to like the background. It's a lot like the films where there's always stuff going on. That scrapper ship just went up and out.
Hey, Cal, I'll meet you at the clamps.
Sounds good. Be there soon.
This is also the prime example of like what I consider to be a near perfect introduction to a game that teaches you the mechanics and eases you into the gameplay.
How'd you get here?
Huh?
Let's see if I don't screw this up. Ah, I screwed it up. See if I can make it down there to the bottom one. I screwed it up again. Notice you lose a little health each time, too. There we go. Look at that.
Look, the ship cutter is here. There it goes. Hey, we should get moving. Yep, good looking out.
We're just gonna hang out and watch this ship get cut in half and the towers carry it away. Because this is the kind of detail that this game has. This is why it's like such a peak Star Wars game. Oh yeah, Respawn has gotten so much better over the years. I can't wait for Jedi Fallen Order 2, and they got a contract now to do other stuff, so... Yeah, Arkmar. Salvage operation made a lot of readers cringe. The Imperial types don't care much about safety. Oh, by the way, check this out. Anybody recognize that? We got one of the Clone Wars drop ships here. So many cool details. Going up.
Hurry! We gotta finish before they start cutting this wing. I'm working as fast as I can.
Look at that view. And now they're going to take that part out. And this is, I'm wondering, is that a Sarlacc down there? Just like a big ass Sarlacc? Like a fully grown one? Like, possibly, maybe. I've never actually asked that question or went in. Look at the fact that the ship has like the inner core parts are all like red hot from the cutting wire, and I need to speak Galactic because I have no idea what that sign over there says. Alright, let's continue on. Got sidetracked here.
Cal, use the manual override lever below.
Gotcha.
Got it. Your turn.
Hold on. All right, clamp secured.
Whoa.
You okay?
Still here.
Give me a fright there, pal.
Done.
Hang on. I got this. We're done. Get out up here. Come take a look at this. It's a Jedi fighter.
Uh-oh.
What a score. It's a real scrapper's payday. I mean, this thing's been here, what, 4 years?
5.
Whoever flew this went down in a blaze of glory.
Oh, Cal knows who flew
Those
this
Jedi.
here.
Real tragedy. Yeah, I've always said they couldn't all be traitors.
Yeah, maybe.
So Cal's been here 5 years. We know that now.
Empire's gonna get a lot of good material out of it. Yeah, here we are scrapping these ships from the war just so they can turn around and make new ones. What a racket, huh? All of us risking our necks for the bosses. And the pay was better back during the Republic, too.
Hey, you really should watch what you say.
Listen to me. Find us free like this, it'll be your ticket off this soggy rock.
What makes you think I want out of here?
Come on, Cal, you're a young guy. You don't end up like me. Eventually, you gotta move on and live your life. Find your destiny.
Yeah, Arkmar, this is absolutely. That's why I was saying at the beginning. A lot of people have said
Hey, we should
this
get back down.
this is an entry. This is an actual movie entry into the series, into Star Wars. Ah! Oh crap.
Bro, you okay?
Cal! I can't climb up!
Bro, just hang on.
I'm slipping!
No, don't let go.
I can't hold on!
Bro, no!
Oh, I gotta use the force.
You okay, bro?
I'm all right. Just pinned down.
Pilot's gone. I'll get us out of here. Just hang on.
It totally looks like a
Look out,
Sarlacc.
Look out! This thing is barely flying. Hold on! Prof, you all right?
Yeah. Okay,
We gotta move. Come on.
hell happened? What was that back there? Was that you? Well, that was the Force, wasn't it?
Just forget what you saw, okay? Please
No,
trust
but
me.
I've seen the stories. I've heard it. There's
Prof,
bounties out on people
I
like you.
know. I know.
Yeah, we're ready. We need to be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not just little details, like the level design in this game is the best I've ever seen. So all the little details in the background, but also level design is so good.
You holding up okay?
Good. Yeah, you?
Yeah. Kel, I've been working with you some time now. I've never seen you do anything like that before. We've been through some hell together. So, I know the risk that you took for me. I don't know how to repay you.
Don't mention it. I mean it.
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. This place, it's not safe. Maybe you should, disappear.
Just gonna head back to my place, grab my bag. Tappers owes me a favor.
I heard he was up on, Noshidella.
Yeah. You won't be seeing me for a while, Prof.
Yeah, okay. Okay, Kel.
And some of that is yes, obviously the writers did a very good job, but also the kid, I shouldn't say kid, he's a young adult. The young man that they got to play this part, he's on Damages or Savages. I forget what show he's on. He's a really good actor. Oh, you're talking about the other character, Poff. Yeah. Honest worker who remembers the good old days. Uh-oh, where'd he go?
Prof? Prof, wait up.
You see everybody's disappearing, so it's like, obviously we're dreaming here.
Where are you going?
If you're still watching, Gila, we're about to get to good stuff. This is such a good intro. Like, it's one of the best intros ever. Well, the door won't open. What the hell? Come on. Alright, I guess we turn around. Oh, snap! Where are we at? Oh, shit, Thistle! Whoa! Something's going on.
Apprentice, mark well and listen.
Master.
Trust only in the Force.
Oh, I love it! Trust only in the Force, and then he snaps out of it. Oh, it's such a good premonition.
Train stopped.
Yeah.
I literally have goosebumps right now. Like, I've played this game twice all the way through, and I know what's coming, and I still get goosebumps. This is such a good game. Such a good game. I even had tears in my eyes right now. Like a little bit of an emotional tear.
Just another contraband inspection.
Just in the contraband inspection. Oh, who are they? The music just got all ominous. Oh shit, we've got TIE fighters. This is not a contraband inspection. Oh shit, what is this? Big scary ship? Just wait, Keela, just wait, dude. This doesn't spoil anything, by the way. This is just all part of the intro. The story unfolds over time. This is just showing us that Cal is not just a simple dock worker. Show me your papers. You don't need to see.
Is this all of them?
Yes, second sister.
So she's the second sister.
We seek a dangerous fugitive. This is no common anarchist, but a devotee of the treasonous Jedi Order. Failure to turn over this traitor will result in a charge of sedition. Turn yourself in, or everyone present shall face summary execution.
Oh, snap!
I think it's time someone came forward. I've been working on this heap a long time. Way before the war. We refit and rebuilt ships. Best in the galaxy. Then came the Empire. And engineers became scrappers. The workers, they just started getting worked.
Ralph.
Oh, he's got a
We all know
lightsaber.
the truth.
Oh, oh, no, 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 no.
We're just
It's the Leonardo
too
DiCaprio
afraid
meme.
to say it.
Up, 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 up.
To the Empire, we're all just expendable.
Yes, you are.
Oh!
No!
Oh, shit!
Look at this. A lightsaber.
Oh! Oh!
I found the Jedi!
That's the ninth sister. Oh! Now this is when we learn how to play the game. Because now we have a lightsaber. And now we get into the combat, which is one of the best parts about this game is the combat.
Easy now.
Got a stowaway.
Hey, you don't...
Stop! Intruder!
Now, before we go any further, one of the best parts about this game is the lightsaber combat, and that's one of the reasons this game got such good reviews. And I'd like to point out that the difficulty levels of this game, if you change difficulty level, it's not that you get more hit points or they get less hit points. It's that it adjusts the amount of damage your lightsaber does and the amount of damage you receive. So it's really important the higher the difficulty is that you're playing defensively as opposed to offensively, because taking damage can really wipe you out, and there's no real way to heal. You do get some healing packets and stuff as the game goes along, but they're going to show you here in the intro, but I want to point that out before we get into it. And one of the cool things about this game is like all the cosmetic options, like all the ways you can change your character. You can change, it's not going to show it in the intro, but you can like customize your lightsaber, the crystal, the hilt, etc. You can change all your clothes, you can change designs on your ship. There's so many cool things. It's way better than Jedi Academy. It was a good game, but yeah. But I love the lightsaber combat in this game. check this out.
Hear that over the comm? Jedi? Stay sharp. They won't get past us.
They won't get past us. Hey, boys. So it says hold LB to block blaster bolts.
The traitor, blast them.
Oh yeah. But it is depleting my stamina.
I can get it.
And I can also deflect, like, oh, I took a hit there. Deflect it. Boom!
Contact confirmed. Shoot to kill.
Oh yeah.
Hurry, hit it. Going to beat you, Jedi. I've sealed the cargo door.
Look at that lightsaber mark across the crates. It's so cool. Alright. Let's open the side door. Out we go.
One way out. Gotta keep moving.
High-speed train sequence.
Training this morning with the rest of us. I chose to rest instead. That's how I prepare.
That's how you prepare for death. Rest when you're dead, Stormtrooper.
Rest when you're dead, Stormtrooper.
Jedi, engage with caution!
Boom! So it's just teaching you combat at this point. I'm actually deflecting or parrying. I need to just block. There we go. Block stamina increases with blocking attacks.
You're alone now, Jedi.
Now parry, which is when it does the slow-mo thing.
He couldn't beat you. I can. You're mine, Jedi.
This is where it's super important because if you don't block, you take a ton of damage. Now it says slow an enemy, which uses the force. Alright. Now let's slow this, jump up, and jump out. Stand back here. Alright, got rid of the two ranged. Now we can deal with this dude. Any more? No, we're good.
The fugitive comes this way. I'm ready.
You're ready for me, eh? This is some hair-raising stuff. Like, can you imagine? Like, trying to climb along the side of a racing train. This is where you get, like, I don't know, that episode of Firefly when they're robbing the train, or like some of the Clone Wars stuff where it's just like super high-paced, action-packed. Alright, this is gonna be a rough fight.
We'll win easy.
That's it. It's all over now.
Alright. Oh, I forgot. Need to do the roll. Okay. That's for combat. Squeeze through this crawl space. I need some more
Get to
coffee.
the front. Stop the train.
It's not a normal train, it's a grav train one. Imagine the speeds. I know, man. That's what I'm talking about. Imagine how fast this thing's going. Alright, what's here? I didn't play past this last night, so I kind of forget. Oh, is this where we get the rain? Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh yeah!
Gotta move in between bursts. Now.
This is training for the AT-AT fights later on. Oh, he's one more time. I'm just gonna run it.
He's here. I'm ready for your trip.
Oh shit, it's shooting through the walls. Oh, somebody just shot him down.
They shot the coupling out.
But not before they damaged the...
Gotta get down.
Now, what I don't know... Oh! God, they know how to get your adrenaline pumping. This is great with my coffee first thing in the morning.
Whoa! This is bad.
Yeah, it's bad.
Only way is up.
Look at that grav train. This is so cool. Whew. Alright, I survived that part. Oh no! Oh, somebody's shooting at him. Who's this? Oh yeah! Alright, they're opening up. Here to help.
Who are you?
No time! Keep moving! We'll pick you up when we can!
Oh, goosebumps. Yes, the music, everything about this game is awesome. Which is why I'm happy to do it a third time. And just the intro is so good at like showing you the stakes and pumping you up for the adventure-packed ride that's ahead. Uh-oh. Oh!
I can't get through. That stormtrooper. He's dead. Get after him. I needed that.
Oh man, we got guys shooting at me, we got guys running at me.
You won't stop us.
The last one.
So play defensively, that's the most important key here. Go ahead and shoot me. Alright, got rid of you guys. What was that?
Train stuff?
Well, we kind of wanted the train to stop, didn't we? That's not good. They're coming back, aren't they?
No, this can't be good.
No, it can't. Oh, no.
Whoa!
There's that ship.
Jump now! Hold on! No!
Oh, no! Oh, that had to hurt. Hang on. Oh, shit. My palms are sweating right now. This is amazing. Oh, I can't wait. By the way, they are making an Indiana Jones game, and if the Indiana Jones game is anything like this, not Respawn, but another company. Okay. Whew.
I recognize that stance. Perhaps you've had some training after all. Who was your master, Padawan? Someone I killed, perhaps? What Jedi gave their life so that you might live?
Oh, they're gonna make me fight her? I don't remember this. Oh! Apparently. Man, that force crush thing she does.
Very well. You won't dodge the next.
Oh, I blocked it that time. Good job.
Better than I thought. You can't match my speed.
Uh-huh.
This is too easy. Come now, let's end it.
Gotta remember this. It's the different controls on the PlayStation. No!
Get on board!
Oh! Yikes! Yeah, get inside, dude. Oh, oh, oh. Close the door. Close it. Close it. Oh, look at that scene. Oh, and she slices the door like just, oh, that was too close for comfort. Oh, she's on the window. Oh, she's trying to choke the, oh, oh. Yeah. It's too much for an opening sequence. Just, can I have a breather, please? Let me take a breath. Oh. Off into light speed. Oh, what an opening.
Okay, shut that thing off and grab some seat.
Thanks for the help. But who are you people?
My name is Seer Junda, and this is my captain, Grease Dritus.
How you doing? Yeah, the Mantis is my ship, but you better pay attention to this lady here.
So, who are you?
Cal. Kestis. Who was that back there?
An Imperial Inquisitor. She's a Force user hunting Jedi survivors. And now that she knows who you are, she will not stop until she destroys you.
How do you know so much? And why'd you help me?
We track Imperial communications. We heard the Inquisitors were heading to Braca, so we made our move.
Oh, yeah? And what's the bounty on Jedi these days anyway?
That's gratitude for you.
Look, I get it. You've been surviving on your own for so long that it's impossible to trust anyone. And it's what's kept you alive. But this is about something bigger than just surviving.
Like what?
Like rebuilding the Jedi Order.
That's a little bit of a stretch.
You too. Anybody else?
Oh, we're not good enough for you?
The Jedi Council?
They're gone.
So I'm all you've got.
Captain, set a course for Bogano.
Aye, aye.
In the meantime, try and relax. Go, you're safe. For now.
For now. That kid definitely has some PTSD now. I agree, Agmar.
You gotta move on and live your life. Find your destiny. Calico!
You were talking in your sleep. Weirdo.
He's a fun character, the pilot. So that is the entrance to Jedi Fallen Order. Now we're inside the ship. There's a lot of cool stuff that we can do in here. But I need to get some coffee. Coffee, what am I talking about? I don't need any more coffee. I do need a bio, though. And this is the perfect point to say... Press F for pro. Perfect point to take a break here for a minute, get a bio, etc. And for the purpose of the intro video for this particular game, this will be the point where I do the prerequisite. Hey, don't forget, if you're new here, follow the channel, subscribe, hit the bell icon, all those good things. Join the Discord. Links are down below. And stick around. We got more fun stuff coming. Now I'm going to take a bio, and we will be back in a moment. Alright, well, since I've never done one of these streams, just hanging out and doing stuff without having an agenda, I need to check some stuff here. Coming later this week. Today's Wednesday, right? So I know today at it might be scheduled for 9. Let me go check YouTube real quick. I know I got a video coming out today, and I'm about to record another one here later on. Dun, 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 dun. I can totally hear my voice on my phone at the moment. That's fun. YouTube Studio. Oh yeah, I'm going to be recording later on this morning the video around Baldur's Gate 3 and all the stuff that they talked about yesterday, the Berserker class launch, pushing back launch until 2023, etc. We'll do a video around that. I don't think I'm going to do anything around the because yesterday was also they dropped the next gen console stuff is finally out for Cyberpunk 2077. Now, I previously purchased and played on the PS4, loved the game. Got a couple of reviews up in here on YouTube actually, but I don't have a PS5. I went from the PlayStation 4 to an Xbox Series X, and it's on sale right now for $30. But I was like, you know what? I've already played the game through once. I did a partial second playthrough. I really am just waiting at this point. I mean, yes, the next gen console stuff for Cyberpunk is really cool and everything, but I'm waiting for the expansion pack content. Like, I don't feel the need to buy the game again just for the Xbox, just so that I have it. I'll wait until they do the expansion pack, and then I'll buy like whatever combo pack they have. And whenever they drop the Witcher 3 next gen patch, whenever they do that update, I would definitely be getting The Witcher 3 for the Xbox, and I will play it through a third time because that game is amazing. But in the meantime, today at what time is it? It's scheduled, yeah, 9 o'clock. So in about 30 minutes, 40 minutes, there's another video coming out I'm doing today. We're doing MMORPG analysis, another entry into that series. We're going to be talking about Titan Reach, a cautionary tale of fully funded fraud. That's going to be the theme for today's video, excuse me. Oh, that's a good call, Gila. I didn't even think about that. I had assumed as long as you had your subscription. You're right. It does say that some games require you to check in online to authenticate. It says purchased games and some gold games can be played with the console set to offline mode. I may have to dig into this and read a little bit more because it says something about being able to set. Aha! There is a walkthrough here about setting your offline permissions section. So I will need to dig into that today. That's a very good. I'm glad you said something about that, Gila, because I hadn't thought about that. But today's video, we're going to be talking about Titan Reach, and also there's a handful of other little independent MMORPG companies who are out there who are using the fully funded wording to as a gimmicking tool to kind of hype people up. And yeah, you can totally pre-order a game because we're fully funded. Trust us, you can give us your money. But they're not. If they were fully funded, they wouldn't have a pre-order store and they wouldn't be asking you to, they wouldn't be constantly asking you to fund their game. Please pre-order, join our inner community, join our alpha, join our beta. Come on, it's the coolest thing ever. Like, there's no reason to continue to ask people to buy a product if you're fully funded. If you're fully funded, then you would be doing like what Pantheon is doing and not having a release date. You're just continuing to build the game and not talk about a launch date. Same thing with like Ashes of Creation. You just build and you go until you, or Baldur's Gate 3, perfect examples of games that don't talk about being fully funded, yet they have a pre-order store. You can get in, early access, all that good stuff, but yet they're not heavily promoting the whole, we're fully funded. That's a marketing gimmick. And today's video, which comes out in about 40 minutes, is going to be talking about that. Specifically, we're looking at Titan Reach and the fraud around that. The guy bought a Tesla, gambled on crypto and lost, got cut off from the investment fund because he burned $150,000 on a crypto scam and lost the money that the investor gave him for game development. There's a whole bunch of shit that went down with that game. But it's a cautionary tale on all these other companies that are using that fully funded tagline to try to get people to want to come in and invest. So that's today's video. Then I'm going to be recording a video about Baldur's Gate 3 patch notes from yesterday. I just finished Sign of the Unicorn yesterday, so I finished the third Roger Zelazny Chronicles of Amber book. I've read these years ago, but I'm doing book reviews now on my YouTube, so that'll be coming later this week. And I'm also got the next this is an experiment. Tim's tabletop tips, since we're doing all the D&D campaigns on Sunday nights now. I did a video last week. I did my first tabletop tips. So I'll do another one of those this week. So those are what I've got roughly on the agenda for the next few days. And of course, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays at nights from 8 p.m. onwards, we're streaming Lord of the Rings Online with our gaming community. So tomorrow night, we'll be back for more Lotro. And then Chris and I often stream, well, pretty much every Saturday and Sunday we stream in the morning playing Lord of the Rings Online since Chris is getting into MMORPGs now. And sometimes we stream during the week, but she's been doing prep for moving and everything else, so we haven't done any streaming this week. We may stream, probably not this morning because she's got to do some stuff, but we might stream tomorrow morning. But otherwise, it'll be Saturday and Sunday. We'll be streaming with her. And somebody just pinged me in Discord this morning. I should go check Discord and see if I have any messages yet. We have somebody who came last night and says they want to have me on a podcast to talk Silmarillion, so I'll probably be doing that, but that sounds like it's next week. Let me answer this in Discord. Somebody asked about EQ2, but currently we're playing Lotro. We just moved over to Lord of the Rings Online with our gaming community last Thursday, so yeah, we're not doing EQ2 at the moment. It won't affect my recording plans, Gila, because I know roughly when we're moving. I don't know exactly the timeline yet. It's going to be somewhere around the middle of March. So what I'm going to try to do is once I know that I have a timeline locked for the move, I'm going to be pre-recording probably about anywhere from 5 to, like 5 to 8, maybe as many as 10. I'll be pre-recording videos to go out like every 2 or 3 days because I'll still be able to do YouTube Shorts, and I plan on continuing to do YouTube Shorts just as we're moving, just kind of like updates to everybody, like, hey, here's where we're at, we're doing this, we're doing this. And of course, TikTok, I do this stuff there. But in terms of long form, like my 15-minute YouTube videos, I'm going to try to pre-record half a dozen of those so that if I've got one coming out like every 3 days or something, maybe every 2 days, I'll have at least 2 weeks of content. That's the idea, is that I'll have at least 2 weeks of content coming out while I'm offline. Definitely won't be streaming for probably, I would say, around 2 weeks. It's going to just depend. Chris is going to go at the beginning of March so that she's going to go there and start to get some of the services pre-ordered because it takes like 10 to 15 days for the technicians to get out to the house. So she's going to go there and start to get all that stuff set up so that when we move, it should already be in process so that we have as little as downtime as possible. But we still have to wait for things like we got to get an air conditioner installed. We got to get, we're going from, we've been living in fully furnished apartments that we rent for like 12 years now. And we're moving to our own place now, so we actually have to buy all our own stuff now. So we actually have to buy desks and all that stuff, because what we have here, other than the chairs, this was all part of the apartment. So yeah, and yes, I started doing book reviews about late last year because I finally got a Kindle Paperwhite, Eric Mark, because you're new here, but if you're not following him already, he's got a YouTube channel called Liam's Lyceum. And he's been a long-term supporter of everything that I do. Like back in this, when we were first doing Saga Leucemia, he bought all of our T-shirts. He bought all of the books. He's pre-ordered all of the games that my brother and I have ever worked on. He's been a really in our community server. He's Himbar, but he has a YouTube channel dedicated to books. So if you like fantasy, science fiction, and all sorts of other stuff, he's got a great channel called Liam's Lyceum. Actually, let me link it real quick. But he got me back into reading because I hadn't been reading for a long time, because I was just busy with games and game development and all this other stuff. But here's his channel for those of you who want to follow him. But he got me back into reading, so I finally went and got a Kindle Paperwhite like last October, November, and I started doing book reviews. Now, I don't read very fast, so I did the Mistborn trilogy through like November and December, and then I did the Thrawn trilogy from Timothy Zahn, and etc. And right now I'm in the middle of Chronicles of Amber, which I've read before, but it's been 20 years. And yes, you should make sure you drop a link in Discord to your book reviews, Aragmar. Yeah, feel free in Discord. And yeah, Gila, I've never. This is our first time buying a place. It's our first home that we've ever. It's ours. So it's interesting. YouTube's giving me a warning that the bitrate is low. I'm not sure what's going on there with the connection this morning. So hopefully we don't have any hiccups. Oh, and now it hiccuped on me saying, you've been out of the game too long. So I'm going to have to restart the game here. That's what happens when I just shoot the shit instead of playing. Okay. So anyway, there's a lot of stuff coming on the pipeline this week on YouTube. I'm also now waiting because we obviously hit 1,000 subscribers over this past weekend. Not over the weekend, but I mean I hit 1,000 subscribers I think on Monday, middle of Monday. But just because all the Lord of the Rings videos that I did went viral for some reason, I guess it's a really hot topic about the Rings of Power stuff. So I've got my app in for YouTube Partners, so we'll see. I don't do any offensive content on YouTube. It's all just gaming stuff, and so I don't know why they wouldn't. But we're waiting to see about that as well. But going into the customization, this is where I was talking about. I can't use it at the moment. This is the customization table where you can customize your lightsaber. There's parts here, but I can't actually use the table at the moment. I know there's stuff I can interact with here, but I'm double checking.
Song. I wrote it. Years ago. You touch an object and witness events connected to it. You feel its history.
It's an echo in the force from the object?
Not many Jedi have that skill.
How would you know that?
I was once a Jedi, but not anymore.
Do I know you?
No. But I knew your master, Jaro Tapal. He was a true guardian of the Republic.
He was a hero. Listen. Something happened to me during the Purge. I survived, but My connection to the Force is damaged. When I meditate, if I let my guard down, I lose control. And it's like I'm back in that moment.
You survived, Cal. And you're not alone. Not anymore.
We're coming up on our destination.
So this is a great intro as to why he doesn't have powers anymore, because something happened to him during the Purge, and so he has to relearn the Force. It's a great way of telling you this is why you're level 1, and you have to, you know, earn your way back up.
This is Bogano. A Jedi I knew discovered it before the Purge. You won't find it on any maps.
The Empire doesn't know this place exists?
No.
So, what's the plan? We hide out here?
We're done hiding, Cal. See that structure over there? I believe that vault holds the key to rebuilding the Jedi Order. But it requires someone strong in the Force to pass its test.
And since you're not a Jedi anymore, that's why you need me.
Oh,
I know
suspicion.
you don't trust me. And I'm not really sure I trust you. But we have a common enemy. And a common cause. I'll share more of my plan after you reach the vault. But, until then, there's someone here I think you should meet. May the Force be with you.
And I probably don't spend as much time as I
I'm looking
should.
for a Jedi then. But if there's already one here, why does Seer need me?
That's the thing, Eric Mark, because I've talked about this with Liam a lot, is like, I used to spend all of my time reading and writing, but then along came games and game development. And so I spend probably about 75% of my time these days playing games, and because we're developing games as well, you know. So because that's what my day job for like 12 years was writing. So I have made a living as a writer since 2008 and did that for many years, and then kind of switched over to, I want to say, full-time game development in 2018. So about 10 years after that. So nowadays I'm still writing a lot because obviously we're writing The Weave in the Void, the first novel that's being published through Patreon. Twice a month we put chapters out. And then of course I'm writing all of the tabletop source book and the first campaign module, and I do all of that. But I haven't like dedicated myself only to writing a novel since I did Echoes of the Past, and then I did the sci-fi novel that I started working on at the beginning of last year, which is about halfway done. But these days I'm splitting my time because I'm also writing a tabletop source book and a campaign module. Even though there's a lot of storyline in there, it's not the same as the narrative stuff when you're writing a book. So I still get that out of my system with the chapters that we're doing for the first novel. Chapter 12 just went out last Thursday, actually. Yeah, just shifted priorities. And I don't miss it too much. And I'm writing all the narrative and all the dialogue for the point-and-click game that I'm working on with my brother. That's part of what we're doing with the Patreon. And that's what this map is. I know somebody asked me yesterday on a video, what is the map behind me? That's the map of the world that we're building right now. This is actually the cloth version. If you watch any of the streams, I think up until December I was using a green screen. But then we actually got our maps delivered, so I switched over to this one for now because all that's behind me is the wall. So I'm back in the corner of our office/living room. But this is like a 5-foot by 3-foot map that we've got. My brother's got one. If you ever seen our stand-ups on Wednesday night or when we're doing D&D, you'll see it on the back of his wall up with his guitars. Finishing your 8th. No, I've not written that many. At least not for myself. I've written fantasy-wise. Okay, now I got to step back a minute. Because fantasy-wise, I've only done Echoes of the Past, a bunch of short stories, like fantasy and science fiction stuff. Um, but outside of the fantasy realm, I've published 12 books in the travel industry. Because my day job for 2008 to 2018 was travel. Traveling around the world as a photographer, videographer, travel writer, public speaker, working in marketing in the travel space. So we did a lot of work in the travel space. And even up until the beginning of this year, um, my day job was, still had a part-time day job gig doing marketing for a travel publication. But in the fantasy and science fiction realm, I did Echoes of the Past, which was the first book in the saga of Leucemia, which was an MMORPG in development for about 7 years. And there's some legal stuff that we can't really get into about that with Stormhaven Studios. But then in March of 2021, we started this project for the Weave and the Void. The tabletop books will be out we're hoping May, might be June, depends on how things go with our move. But I'm not actually publishing the first novel in the Weave and the Void. That's not being written in a traditional format because I'm only doing chapters twice a month. So rather than sitting down and just writing the book like I would normally do for say 3 to 4 months, 3 to 6 months, however long it takes to get the draft out the door, this is being written over a long period of time. So it'll probably take about 2 years to get that completely done because there's about 50 chapters in the outline. And if we're doing 2 chapters a month, excuse me, you've got about 2 years to get that novel completely out the door. But then once that's done, take all the chapters, compile them down, go through and do revisions and editing and 2 or 3 more drafts just to get to a right place for book format. And then we'll compile that and we'll sell that as an actual traditional book. But that'll be another year and a half because we're only 12 chapters in at this point. So alcohol is alcohol is a good thing. Buenos dias. I had my alcohol last night. I did have my gin. So I live in Mexico City, and they have a great local gin. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Actually, I'm gonna go grab the bottle. I'll be right back. This one will pause. That's what this morning. This stream was supposed to be about. Was just hanging out and chatting about shit. Gaming was a side effect. So this is not a promotion. I don't get sponsored by these guys. But this is a local gin from Mexico City called Diega. And this is the orange and cinnamon. It's quite tasty. They have a lavender and a lemon, are the three that we've tried so far. I like the lavender the best. It's definitely got floral, fragrant notes. This one's a bit spicy with the cinnamon added to it. And Chris and I, when we opened the bottle a couple nights ago, we were actually like, that's a little sharp. Like we weren't sure. But after it oxygenated, um, we had some last night, and we actually the first night we only had a little bit, and last night we both had quite a bit, and we had a couple glasses each. So it was definitely better after it had been opened and had aerated a little bit. But if you like gin, Diego's really good. I don't know if they ship it outside of Mexico City or not because it's just we live here, so we get it locally. But it's a really good gin. And I have visited a few places, yes. But we haven't traveled in a while. The last place we traveled was Ireland at the end of 2017. I mean, apart from going up to the United States and visiting my family, but for work, we were in Ireland at the end of 2017. We were speaking at the TBEX Travel Conference on marketing, and then we did a month-long tour throughout Ireland, working with the Fáilte Ireland Tourism Board and also the Ireland Blue Book Society, which covers like I don't know what would be the equivalent here, like in the U.S. and North America, but the Ireland Blue Book Society promotes really old, culturally significant buildings that have transitioned over to become bed and breakfasts or restaurants with accommodations attached. So the last contract we had was 2017. We did a tour. Like I said, we did about 2 weeks. We were working with Fáilte Ireland, which is the National Tourism Board for Ireland, and then we did about 2 weeks working with Ireland Blue Book Society, and we did a road trip with the drone and all the cameras and everything else, and we did um, 13. I think it was 13 days. It's been a few years now. We did 13 days. And we did the entire what's it called? The coastal route. It's now the wild. I gotta go look it up now. Wild Atlantic Way. That's what it's called. So it's a route that actually follows the entire coast of Ireland, and you can either start in the north or start in the south. And we started in the south, but that's what we did. That was the last contract we did. Was that whole trip in Ireland, doing 2 weeks of press tours with the tourism board, the speaking engagement, and then we did 2 weeks. We did the entire Wild Atlantic Way in a car with the drones and camera and everything else, working with the Ireland Blue Book Society. And then we went and did like 3 months in Spain, working with the Costa Brava Tourism Board a few years before that. And then I've done a bunch of stuff here in Mexico, like living in Mexico, working with the tourism boards. And then we used to live in Cancun, and the that whole section of the Yucatan and the Maya coastal area. So I did a lot of work with hotels, restaurants, and everything else throughout the tourism area there. And also worked with TripAdvisor. We did a bunch. I think we did like 120 resorts in Cancun, Tulum, Playa del Carmen. And then we went to Puerto Vallarta and covered, I think, like 30 or 40 hotels and resorts in Puerto Vallarta, all for TripAdvisor and Oyster, doing photography and just reviews of the hotels and stuff. But Chris and I haven't done travel related work like that since we switched over to doing game dev in 2018. We still have Marginal Boundaries was the old brand. It's still there, but we haven't done anything with it in years. But we may be about to do some stuff coming up because we're getting ready to move to the countryside in Mexico, and where we're moving is a bunch of Maya ruins and really cool stuff. So we'll see. Orange cinnamon, it is really good, Gila. Not gonna lie. Um, like I said, it was spicy. Like that first night when we opened it up, it was like, whew, that's got some heat to it. But then it has mellowed out since then. All right, I'll be right back. Need another bio, and I'll put the bottle back. God, bedhead. Might need to put a hat on. Don't want to get kicked again. If you're still around, Gila, did you finish converting your closet? Was that going to be a streaming space or is that just your new gaming space? Would I travel to Mars? I actually submitted an application years ago when they were putting together that, which ultimately failed, but that, Mars thing that they put together like 6 or 8 years ago. I did apply to that. I think before Chris and I got married. But I was totally like, I would totally go to Mars. I would absolutely go to Mars. Not a problem. Now that I'm married, though, I have, I don't want to say obligations, but I'm in a long-term committed relationship now, so it's a little different because I don't think Chris would be up for that. Morning, Sparrow. But I would go to Mars, not a problem. All right, I need to get those over here. I need to remember to look up that. And the one good thing, since Gila mentioned it, I actually do have, even though a lot of these games are Xbox Games Pass on my Xbox, I do have the Skyrim Anniversary Edition as a standalone game that I just bought. So even if for some reason, even if I can't play some of my Xbox Games Pass games when I'm offline, when we're in the middle of waiting for internet at the new place, I should still be able to play that one at least because I own that one outright. The weird thing is I've noticed like when I tab out away from the Xbox app, because I'm that's what I'm doing right now. I'm playing remotely to my PC through the Xbox app so that I can have OBS going and everything else. But it definitely, because you'll notice he had his hand up, like it freezes the game when I tab out of the Xbox app. It freezes the sound and everything else. I wish it would carry over the sound and still run the game in the background. But he's completely frozen right now if I'm tabbed out, which is interesting. His idle animations go away. But that's because I'm tabbed out looking at Jedi Fallen Order, Sparrow. This morning was an impromptu. I have nothing to do this morning. We're waiting for the landlady to come by to pay our last month's rent and just to sort of schedule the end of our time here and everything else. And she's not going to be here till the afternoon. I've already pre-recorded today's video, which is coming out in 5 minutes. I recorded that yesterday. I was going to get up and record videos this morning, but then I was like, you know what? I haven't streamed since Sunday. And I was like, you know what? And I was going through Canva and I saw I had this old Games Has Coffee thing that I tried like 3 years ago when I only had like 10 followers on YouTube. And then I was like, I'm just gonna do that this morning. I'm gonna go hang out, chat with people, maybe play a game or two, and ended up just looking through my Xbox catalog and settling on Jedi Fallen Order, which I've played a couple times through before, but I wanted to do the intro at the very least and make a video out of that. And so that's what we did. And then my brother and I have been pinging each other on Facebook with some stuff. Little creature. Alright, don't fall would be the key here. So yeah, we did the intro, which is really cool. And I'm going to try to, I think I can splice it. I haven't done that in a while. I haven't done a live stream where I spliced a video out of it yet, but I think I'll end up splicing the intro out and making an actual separate video for that for YouTube. We shall see. Otherwise, I'm just hanging out doing stuff. I'm actually just going to kind of hang out here and wait for a few minutes because I got that video about to go live on Facebook, so I need to get everything prepped. And I was promoting Liam's channel if people liked reading stuff, so I know he's been moving and stuff as well, so his YouTube channel hasn't been as active, but for people who like book reviews. So I can get the Long Dark. It's part of the Xbox Game Pass. I've looked at it and I've debated, but I'm not a huge survival game fan. and I know that's primarily a survival game. So it looks interesting. I like the art style. All that looks fun. Um, but time is the limiting factor right now for me. All right, let's get Discord prepped. It looks fun as hell though, and I've watched a lot of trailers for it when it first came out. It looked really interesting. And I did a snippet last night. If you didn't see this on Twitter and in Discord, I did a very quick 6-minute clip of a adventure game that I'm playing, an old point-and-click adventure game, and no one has guessed what it is yet. But that's the next one I'm working on for the point-and-click classic series I have here on YouTube. That'll probably be late next week because I have to play more of it. I just started playing it last night, so I got to play it. I try to, for these games that I've played before, I'll try to put at least 10 hours into it to refresh my memory before I do a video on it. I actually have one game that I've never played before that I bought on GOG, which is an old Sierra game, but it's Conquest of the Longbow, Robin Hood. I never played that game despite all the other Sierra games. So that's one have never played before. So that'll be a little bit different when I actually get to that one because I've not done it. But I'm going to do the one I'm doing now, and then after this, I'm probably going to do King's Quest 5. And then at some point, I'll do King's Quest 6. But I also have to do Quest for Glory 2, 3, and 2, 3, 4, and 5. I've got Full Throttle, which I got the enhanced edition, which came out a couple years ago, and I played it through again, and it was so amazing. I forgot how fun that game was. I got quite a few games on the list, so that'll be my ongoing project throughout 2022. Is the point and click classic series. That'll be like once a month, maybe once every 3 weeks. Time is a great stopper. If I was still only worried about reading and writing, I would not have as much time to play games, but I do play a lot of games now. And it's obviously helped grow the YouTube channel. Because this YouTube channel is probably 85% games and only about 15% non-games. But that ratio is definitely switching because I started doing book reviews at the end of last year. We've got the Lotro Cooking Show, which we haven't done an episode in a while, but we were doing that. I do the Monday Musings every Monday morning, which is not about gaming. That's more about life and my personal vlog space. Tim's Tabletop Tips, which is the new thing. So I'm starting to incorporate a lot more into the YouTube channel. And of course, lately with the reaction videos and talking about the upcoming shows and reviewing, I reviewed every episode of Wheel of Time. I reviewed the Book of Boba Fett yesterday. I got to review Lock and Key Season 2, which we just finished. I'm currently watching the most recent season of Cobra Kai, which is a lot of fun, which is not sci-fi or fantasy, but it's just good old nostalgia bait. All right, let's tab into the game so I don't get booted out for being AFK. And then we tab back out because the video is live now. And let's get this out. Hey everybody, Tim Anderson on all the places. All right, it's out on Discord. Now we'll get it out on Facebook. And one more on Twitter. Let's see. Gotta find my hashtags. Here we go. Okay, that's out on social media. That's out in Discord. Yeah, we're currently doing D&D on Sunday nights, and then it has been requested that I maybe run a Lord of the Rings campaign this year, but I don't have to. I don't think I have the time because we're doing Sunday nights. I do have a set list of hashtags I use Sparrow, but also because I've been doing it for so long, I have my set hashtags for each type of video I do. So since I've done so many of them now, all I got to do is I got to just scroll down. So for as an example, I have the MMORPG analysis video, which has some set hashtags, and then the ones that are individual will be like, oh, this week I'm talking about Star Citizen, so it has a Star Citizen hashtag added into it. So all I have to do now, because I've been doing these videos for like a year now, is I can just go back down my Twitter feed, find the most recent episode of that series, copy and paste that hashtag set, and then just remove the ones that are unique to last week's episode and add the ones that are unique to this week's episode. So that's how I do that, Sparrow. And then it's funny because, you know, hashtags are not nearly as important on Facebook as they are as on Twitter or Instagram or TikTok. But I don't always use hashtags on Facebook, but I also don't really give a shit about Facebook anymore because it's not where most of my people hang out. Most of my people are on YouTube, which doesn't, you know, hashtags don't matter so much. You can only have 3 in a given video. Tags are very obviously important, but those are copy and paste once you have all your tabs set up. Tags, not tabs. And then I really don't do Instagram anymore. I have an Instagram account, but I don't really publish there very often because they just want to do video content these days. And I'm having much more success with YouTube than I am with TikTok. But I still do try to cross post between the two because every once in a while we'll get a piece that goes viral on TikTok. But TikTok is its own little beast. I really like YouTube also because if you can get monetized and everything else, you also get SEO value from YouTube. And yeah, that's the thing. I don't have time to do a Middle Earth campaign because we're doing Lost Mind of Phandelma right now. By the way, Sparrow in chat is one of our members from D&D on Sunday nights. She has a Twitch channel. Check her Twitch channel out. I don't have time to do Middle Earth as well because I would if I wasn't doing all the stuff we're doing with Patreon, but because the Weave in the Void takes up all my spare time. Between that and YouTube, those are my 2 jobs right now. And I'm unsure, Chris and I are not sure yet if I'm going to go look for work again or not, or if I'm just going to go full-time on YouTube and Weave in the Void stuff. We're going to discuss that after our move. Because technically I've been unemployed now since the end of January, so I've been unemployed for about 2 weeks. But I'm not really worried about it. We've got the tabletop books dropping in May and June. We've got YouTube working nicely. We're going to start the Weave in the Void campaigns in May or June. So we'll be DMing all those campaigns. That in and of itself is going to be a 20-hour week job because I got to actually get everything get all my maps ported into Fantasy Grounds. And I have to make all of the encounters. I have to actually do those within Fantasy Grounds. There's a lot of work that has to be done for that as we get deeper in. All right, it is 9. How long have I been streaming? About an hour and 40 minutes. We're good. Run around and do some more. I know I can go down here, but I'm pretty sure I don't think I can do anything down here.
Hey there, little guy.
Oh, a little creature just went running off into the corner. I don't think I can do anything in here until I get the Force Push ability, and I don't have the Force Push ability yet. And he ran inside. You can see him, like, he's all trembling, hiding behind the door. What are you? Strange creature on my planet. Leave me alone. I can't do anything with the door yet, so back out we go. Oh, there's some more of those creatures. Hi, guys. Hello. Hi. Oh, they totally all just disappeared. Went down in little holes. Alright, I don't think there's anything I could do up here. Cut down some plants with my weed whacker. There's a meditation spot. It's been like a year since the last time I played, so I don't really remember. I think I just have to go down here. Yawn. That means a nap will be in due course for today. Okay, I do remember this section. I can't use that wall until I have the Force Run ability, which I don't have yet.
This looks like a safe place to meditate. Just need to focus my mind.
Yeah, I don't have to go anywhere. And I'm sure you've noticed, Sparrow, I don't ever do my hair or beard. So I went out with Chris yesterday. Before I meditate and talk about this, I went out with Chris yesterday. This is really funny. We went out, today is Wednesday. Monday we went for a walk. And I literally went out and my hair was like, there was that picture I shared in Discord of like the cat waking up and his eyes are crossed and the hair's all floofed out. And that was the morning I got up. Okay, that was the same morning I got up and did the reaction video to the Rings of Power trailer. And in the video, like you can see my beard is like literally all pushed to one side and my hair is like all one side. I didn't give a shit. I literally just walked out the front door like that. And I was telling Chris as we were walking, I said, the best part about being 42 and not having to worry about like working a corporate job or anything like that is like, and also I was more referring to the fact that like the best part about being old is I just don't give a fuck anymore. And so I'm out there with my beard like all pushed to one side and my hair's all one way. I got a mask on and I'm like, no one knows who I am. I really don't care. And then we get to the park and we're coming back and I don't want to get sunburnt. So I finally put on my hat. And the way I put on my hat was I literally just threw it down. And so I haven't cut my hair in a few months. And so all the tufts of hair were like coming up the side of my hat and everything. And Chris was like, you should do something with that. And I was like, nope, I'm just out for a walk. I said, if you ever watched like Al Pacino as an 80-year-old man out and around Hollywood, he just doesn't give a fuck no more. Like he's just like, I've made my money. I've done my time. Like I'm just, or Gary Busey, or like some of these older actors who are in their 70s, 80s now, and they just don't care. And that's how I feel. I'm like, I just don't care. It's less of a concern for men than it is for women for sure. And that's just the nature of the beast, I think, to some degree. Chris still will not. She will not come stream with me, and I'm making fun of her. She's not out of bed yet, so I can do this. She'll probably hit me later. She won't come on stream. Like our Lotro streams are in the morning, and I always tell her just come sit down. Nobody cares, and she still has to go put her face on, and it makes me laugh because I was like, nobody cares. It's a stream, but it's and it is for some people. It's a that's what's important, and that's fine. Everybody has different things that are important to them, but I think sometime around the pandemic, I just quit caring. Because even before the pandemic, I cared a little bit. You know, when I still had all my long hair and everything, I would care. Make sure my hair is pulled back and But then I started growing the beard, and I think once the beard got to like the year length, so like end of 2000, sort of midway, maybe by September or so, August, September of 2021, I just quit caring. I'm like, "Nah, it just doesn't matter anymore. Like, no one cares. Everyone realizes that we're all working remote. You don't, nobody cares what you look like on a Zoom call, because your work is 90%, everything is just done from the house these days. So we don't have to have the same standards of, I got to go to the office and, you know, it's nice. All right, let's meditate real quick. And I think I can see the skill tree at this point. Yes, this also is like the Dark Souls save points. You have enough skill points to learn new skills. Okay. So this is when we get into, if for people who have never played this game before, they're going to force me to buy this one ability. But if you look at these little circles, these are all skills that you can use. And if I remember correctly, left-hand side is force abilities, right-hand side is utility abilities, like more hit points, more force energy, and then the overhead abilities are all the lightsaber attacks. Okay, yeah, now it shows me. So that's my single attack. And it shows me. Yeah, it shows me now. It's survival, lightsaber, and force. Okay, so I actually remembered that. I'm surprised. I didn't remember what they were called, but I remembered that the trees were those things. Yes, makeups and masks is a pain in the ass. Like, also a beard and a mask is a pain in the ass. Not as much of a pain in the ass as makeup and a mask. But yeah, there have been a couple of days when we've gone out, and I'm just like, God, I just want to cut the beard off because it's just really what's really annoying is like it doesn't matter what kind of mask you wear. Eventually, if you're talking and you're out walking around, turning your head, looking around when you're out and about, the mask is going to start to ride up your face, and it's going to, especially if you have a weak chin, you cannot see it. I have a weak chin. If everybody can see that, I have what's called a weak chin. See that profile? That's me without a beard, by the way. That's that profile that I have. So I have what's called a weak chin. So my mask does not, it rides up. And the worst part about having a beard is that after about 45 minutes of wearing a mask and it riding up, your beard hairs start getting shoved into your mouth underneath the mask because the mask is coming up, and so it's pulling the beard hairs up with it, and they eventually get to the point where they're like underneath your mask, and it's like then it's like my hands are dirty. If I take off the mask and like pull all the hairs out of my mouth, then I'm putting my fingers in my mouth, and it's like, all right, who's got disinfectant? Chris, can I have the disinfectant? I had to sneeze there, excuse me. So it's the beard is a pain in the ass with a mask. Not gonna lie. And it doesn't matter what type of mask you wear. Like, we're getting ready to do moving. It doesn't matter if we take a bus or a flight to where we're going. You're gonna have to be in public transportation for 12 hours. And the idea of having to wear, I've not had to do that since the pandemic started. Like I've never had to wear a mask for more than a couple hours. So having to wear a mask for like 12 hours, I'm like not looking forward to that. And I'm like, I really feel for the people who have to wear masks all day, every day. Beard hair. Well, hello there, BD.
Hey, BD1. I'm Cal. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm looking for someone. No, not you. I'm searching for a Jedi, I think. Hold on. You know the Jedi? What do you know? Wait, hold on.
Did you just slice that? Thanks.
He totally did, and then he jumped up somewhere with his little pack. BD is such a cool droid character. I don't know that things are finally over, but I think we're getting, and I'm not being political by saying this is just my opinion. I feel like we're finally getting to the point where enough people are vaccinated that we're starting to get to the point where we've got herd immunity, and so we're starting to see the levels come down. And also, at this point, whether it's through vaccinations or natural immunity, enough people have gotten sick or have gotten vaccinated that we're starting to build up that immunity level to where fewer people are getting sick. And so, but I always like to urge people to go back and look at the Spanish flu. The Spanish flu took almost 40 years, and this is pre-vaccinations, obviously, but it took 40 years for that to stop being a thing that people had to worry about. And we're only in year 2 of COVID. So I don't think it's necessarily over, but I am, things are starting to return to a more normal, I still don't want to travel though. Because I can't stand the way people get when they're in airports, and it's heightened now with all of the
Vault Seer mentioned. Whoever I'm
mandates.
supposed to find must be waiting there.
It's made travel a nightmare. And yes, BD is a pretty awesome droid. Okay, so this is the map tutorial. Going down to the different levels. Zoom in, zoom out. Move it. Okay. I love the fact that BD showed up in Book of Boba Fett. And this is a spoiler. When he shows up in Boba Fett, this is a spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't watched Boba Fett. When you see it's a BD droid in Boba Fett, no one has confirmed if it's this BD droid. However, if BD will stop for a minute running around, he doesn't show it right now that well, but later on we get to the point when we get to a workshop and they teach us how to use the bench, and BD's leg is obviously not working like it used to, and there's speculation because we see a BD droid in Boba Fett who then gets his foot injured. People have made the assumption like it's the same BD unit, so when Cal meets BD, it's the same BD because the foot's injured and he hasn't ever gotten it fixed. Like, there's a lot of speculation out there in the world that that BD unit is this BD unit. That has not been confirmed by anyone.
I sense something over here.
Okay. I think think we have to fight these things.
That's a really big bug.
Oh, crap. Okay, well, that was easy. Cut them all in half. Do I even want to go down there right now? Why not? Let's go exploring. Oh, which one's the map button? It says BD is busy, so I can't look at the map at the moment. Ooh, I have customizations now. Oh, I totally want to use my Bracket Scrapper cloak. I want my poncho. Oh yeah, that looks much better. I feel like there's something. Oh yeah. Oh, you little bastard. Oh! And he went underground? Oh, you know what? You just piss right off. He took a chunk out of my health. That was not cool.
It was after boggling eggs and the pack fought back.
Data being updated. Force Echo dead splocks. Killed by boglings when it attempted to raid their nest. That's one of those little creatures called a splocks. Little furballs. Through a rare ability known as psychometry, Cal can receive information from the Force when he touches certain items.
No way through here. Guess that's why BD1 warned me.
Yeah.
Right, maybe I'll listen to you next time.
Yeah, maybe you should listen to your droid. He's off running ahead of me. I do want to go back and save, though, before we go any further, because that took a chunk of my health. Oh, I almost ran right off of that. Ah, I'm fine. Where did he go? Oh, he's over there.
Any ideas? Gotta get across this gap somehow. A zipline?
Woohoo!
How'd you know that would work? Wait, you didn't?
Let's go ahead and rest. Life and force have been restored. Enemies have respawned. Okay. I know what's over here. I don't need to go there at the moment. Alright, following
Careful
you,
over
BD.
there. That doesn't look safe.
Hope you don't
Just
get
like
vertigo.
back at the scrapyard.
Hope you don't get vertigo. Look at that creature up there. I can't remember if you ever get a chance to fight that or not. Like that big dragon lizard looking thing up there. I gotta drop down. Oh, there's another one of these creatures.
Hold on, I'm coming.
Oh no, so see, that's how BD gets his leg damaged. Right here. Look, he's limping now. So that Boba Fett theory can't be correct. Oh, I got two of these bad boys. Anyway, I just saw that, so it can't be. That fan theory is not correct. Because we literally just saw BD get chomped in the mouth of one of these creatures, and then he starts limping. So my Boba Fett theory that I mentioned earlier is bullshit. So it's not my theory, by the way. It was other people's theories, but still, it's a bullshit theory. Oop, there's a force thing back here. Cooking bowl.
Whoever lived here used this room for storage. They kept food and supplies.
Really? You needed a force echo to tell you that? Your powers of observation are weak, Cal Kestis. I can't remember. I don't think there's anything in these when you destroy them. I think it's just random. There's a gonk droid. Deactivated, apparently. Okay, I'm gonna have to slow the... There's BD.
Hey, that was pretty brave. You okay? Wait, I can help you with that. Will you let me? Oh, okay. Well, your scomp is busted, but this should help you get moving for now. Okay, try that. The vault. Yeah, that's where I was headed to. Okay, well, first we gotta figure out a way out of this place.
And here's where you can actually start customizing your lightsaber. Sweet! Now, I don't think I actually have anything because I'm on the PlayStation. I have all sorts of pre-order because I pre-ordered this game. I am going with orange. The emitter. I'm pretty happy with the emitter that we have for the moment. Switch. I'm happy with the one we have. Sleeve. I think we're okay with all that for now. I just wanted to change the color. Oh yeah, orange, baby. I can dig it. Alright. Sorry, get a little excited. Hey, I think this is...
BD, that's a little small for me. Don't worry, I'll find my own way out. Tight fit, but this should work.
Aha! He opened the door a little bit. I do need to take a screenshot, and I think they have a photo mode now. LB, hold to illuminate with your lightsaber. Ah, it's like a torch. Can't interact with any of the things here. Examine. What am I examining?
Those vines look like they lead somewhere. Hope they're sturdy.
Is there anything else in here? Like, I feel like that's blinking at me. Won't let me do anything with it. Alright, well. Let's get out of here. Lurking. Gotta get ready. Alright, I don't know which way to go. There's a landing here. And a junk pile. Some electrified cables over there. I think they both led to the same place. Either way, it looks like I'm on this landing. I do not like the idea of electrified cables. What did I tell you?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Oh, this is where he teaches you how to heal. He's got little healing packets.
Healing stem. We're full of surprises. That's better. Thanks, little droid. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, okay. Here, hop on board.
That's so cool. This is when now he's... BD1 heals Cal with replenishment stem canisters.
Don't remember? I've never known a forgetful droid. Can't argue with that.
Can now access holomap at any time. Oh, this is right. This is like fast travel. Shortcut, that's what they're called, not fast travel.
Hey, a chest. Think the Jedi would mind if we grab supplies? Where are you going? What do we find?
Oh, a new emitter. Yeah, I love the level design in this game. Especially when you get down into some of the underground vaults. Like, it's just... so tasty.
That's where we need to go. I can feel it.
Alright, BD wants me to go off in that direction. All these doors are red now because I can't do anything with them. That one's not. BD wants me to go. Oh, what the? I gotta remember how to time these. Wasn't ready for that. Alright, before we jump across, let's tab out and check on some stuff. Right. Let's check on a couple of other places. I need to check Reddit too. I haven't checked into Reddit for a few days. See if I have any comments over there. Oh, I didn't think about doing that. I need to put this in my notes. Open image in new tab. I actually need to put this into my Discord with Joey and Chris. Somehow I'm tabbed out of the game and now it's actually still running sound and audio in the background. I don't understand why it works sometimes and sometimes it doesn't with the Xbox app. It is interesting, excuse me. All right. Okay. Oh man, a new Republic Commando game would be so awesome in this engine for sure. That was such a good game. This is great. Someone has a comment here on YouTube. From the moment in the trailer, we see in the Rings of Power trailer how someone's touching Galadriel's hair, and this woman said, "As if Galadriel would let anyone touch her hair, let alone some random human. She wouldn't even give a strand of her hair to Feanor, who was a noble descended Noldor elf of unrivaled skills." Oh man. Also a terrible elf later on down the road. Yeah. Um, but she's true. There's so much wrong with that Rings of Power trailer. So much wrong. I'm not gonna rant. I'm not gonna rant. Not gonna do it. Not here on my live stream. I've already done my videos. But just answering comments on YouTube here real quick. All right, let me go check, make sure Chris is okay. She's been feeling a little under the weather, and I'm gonna get up, do some cardio. I'll be back in a few minutes. Morning, Nicole. This is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order from a couple years back. I've played it through twice on the PlayStation, but I was this morning wanting to do some random gaming stuff and just hang out with people. So I had it as part of the Games Pass, so I got it for the Xbox, and I'm like, I love this game. I'll do it a third time. But mostly I just wanted to come stream it for people. Do the intro, which we already did. And yes, a giant lizard over there in the background. My droid beeping at me to tell me to hurry up. But before we do that, I got to tab back out here, so there's not going to be audio for a few minutes. I got to prep. I forgot. Well, I can't do it yet because I'm still streaming, so I can't switch over. Can I switch over? I need to prep. I can do this later. I don't want to experiment with it right now, but I got to get the D&D episode later for later. Ready for later because we've got the live stream from Sunday night. I got to publish that this morning at 11, so I got about an hour. But what I don't know is if I switch YouTube accounts, if it's going to kill the live stream. I don't want to experiment with that quite yet. So I'm back for now. I got a breakfast burrito. It totally is on Game Pass, Sparrow. It's such a good game. This is one of the, hands down, this is one of the coolest Star Wars games I've ever played. Just, it's amazing. You've never had a burrito? This is not anything special. This is a bullshit burrito, is what I call this. This is not a real burrito. This is me. Neither one of us want to cook right now, and we're trying to not buy a bunch of groceries because we know we're getting ready to move. So we're trying to keep the refrigerator light on things so that we don't waste anything. So this is literally just a flour tortilla with sandwich meat and sandwich cheese. That's all this is. It's nothing special. This was me not wanting to cook any breakfast this morning. I cooked pancakes yesterday, banana pancakes. There's leftover pancakes, but I'm saving those for Chris because she has to have something sweet with her coffee in the morning. So I was just like, well, I don't want to cook eggs or anything, so I'm just going to have a quick breakfast burrito. This is nothing special. This is not a real burrito. Don't take this as official.
You mapped everywhere we've been. I can't make it over there. We gotta find another way.
So it's telling us to explore the planet. On the bottom left, you can see how much of the planet you've explored and how many chests you have yet to find. Now, what's really interesting, sorry, that's just the section of the planet. Each section has percentages, and then you can check the percentage of the whole planet. You cannot explore everything on this planet right now. Like, you're going to find additional force abilities on other planets. Oh, there it is. On the top left, it shows the percentage of the planet that's been explored. Bottom left is the area. So yeah, as you explore other planets, you will be coming back here and using your force abilities to unlock other areas. And that also is how it works for every other planet. Garlic sausages sound delicious and amazing with rice and corn. We had Chris made butter chicken 2 nights ago, 3 nights ago. That's what I had for leftovers yesterday, was butter chicken with rice. All right, where are we going, BD? We're going down? I don't think we're going down there. Can I jump? Not yet. Those walls. I can't get down there yet. I kind of forget what I'm supposed to do at this point. So it's probably where I need to open up the map. Oh!
Appreciate it.
Shouldn't have used my stems. Oh well. Maps. Where can we go? Says we can go over here to the left and there's a door. Oh, so how about if I jump down? Ooh, there's a chest. Oops, it's RS to open.
Come back here. What was in there?
New poncho material. Ooh, I could scan bodies. I forgot he could do that.
I'll check it out.
Oh, this gives you tactical advice. I forgot about this. When you scan them, it gives you tactical advice on how to fight more of them. Burrows into the ground as a deception before attacking. It's easy to parry, but avoid being surrounded. Okay. Well, I know I can go down over here. Before we do that, is there anything else to explore over here? There's a meditation spot, which I suppose I could use. Ooh, there's a force echo. Yeah, rice is good.
This tool was used by someone eager to reach the vault.
Someone lived here for some time using the larder as storage provisions. A tool used by a traveler who wanted to reach the mysterious vault. There's script on the wall. I suppose I can meditate. Never bad to have. Babshuka's pork in a jar. Rice, we do a lot of rice. Rice and beans is pretty standard fare here in Mexico. Oh, there's a creature. Oh crap, I didn't get it all the way. Oh, we got one of the big boys over there. I forgot about them. Did I just save? I did. Okay. Oh crap, I don't want to deal with him.
Run for it!
Oh crap. I can't do anything with that yet.
Oh? Well done.
I hear the beastie clomping around. Oh crap, he's right there. Oh, I'm gonna have to fight him. Not cool. Oh, I hate these things. Woo!
Find something?
I got a skill point. Sever the tongue with a combination of force and lightsaber attacks. Highly resilient lightsaber. Okay, I'm not gonna save at that point though, because he'll just respawn. I kind of need to though. Hey, let's go check his area out. Aha! And there's a meditation area. I gotta do skill point. Yay! Alright, before I do this, I got a comment on YouTube I need to go answer. Alright. Ooh, this is some cool news, which I think we're going to be talking about on the Looking for More podcast. Witcher 3 director and Cyberpunk 2077 veterans announce new studio and a dark fantasy RPG. Oh, if it's the Witcher 3 director, you know it's going to be good. So he's the director of Witcher 3 and producer secondary director on Cyberpunk 2077. Announced today a new studio formed of CD Projekt Red veterans called Rebel Wolves. Based in Warsaw. Oh man. Design director from The Witcher, narrative director from The Witcher 3 and Cyberpunk, animation director from Witcher 3, art director from The Witchers 1 through 3. Oh, this is gonna be, oh man. Yeah, baby. Looks like a dark fantasy vampire game. Built inside the Unreal 5 engine. That sounds cool. Not gonna lie. That's going to be fun to talk about on Thursday's Looking for More channel. And if you've never tuned into the Looking for More show, Thursdays at 5 p.m. Central over on Simurg's Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Simurg, Simurgh. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Got a lot to talk about this week. That looks tight. All right. What are we back to? Hang on. I got to make sure that everything's set up here. Jedi should be great cooks, yes. All right, what do I want here? Probably more hit points. Yeah, I don't care about slow at the moment. And I don't need maximum force. I do want more hit points right now, I think. Always take more hit points when you can. Alright, so we're going to do skill point, and now we're supposed to go exploring down in here. I don't know which way we want to go. There's a creature down there. I can obviously jump to here. Not going to be able to make that jump, so... Make sure there's no other creatures around. There's a force echo over there. I hear creatures. Oh, he's pissed off. He wants to get at me, but he can't. At the moment, he can't. How much money you want to bet? I'm going to run into other creepy crawlies down here. Creepy crawlies. Well, that doesn't sound good. I hear monsters down in here. Oh, what are you looking at, buddy? What are we scanning? Czar thrive in rocky, windy habitats where their low stance and adhesive grip provide fast and agile traversal over multiple surfaces like cavern walls. Okay. So he was looking at the grass. What is that?
See something in there?
Yeah, this week's Looking for More is going to be fun, Sparrow. I don't think Nathan's going to be back yet, but we're still going to have a good show. Alright, so this is just showing me that... Oh!
Try again.
Flashback.
It's difficult, Master.
Yes, the path is difficult. It may seem impossible, but with persistence and the Force as your ally, you will overcome any obstacle. You will master any path. Now, do what you must to reach me.
Oh.
Again. Focus. Reach my position.
I did it. Persistence and the Force is my ally.
Woohoo!
Remembering old tricks.
Remembering old tricks indeed. Alright, so I got my first of my new abilities, which is running along walls.
Think you can show me that shortcut again?
Oh, that's right, all the way back to get to the vault. Alright, I need to plug my phone in because it's running out of juice. I could probably do another 30 minutes or so, and then I'll need to go worry about getting work done. I say work, but I gotta get the today's YouTube video up. Alright, my phone is being cranky about its position and it doesn't want to show me the chat. There we go. However, I do want to go down here and get... Ooh, I got a new seed. Those are for the ship. Oh crap. Where are you going, BD? What else are we scanning? Parafish. Okay. So I can jump up there if I need to, but that's not what I want to do at the moment. I gotta remember how to get up there. Aha! Woohoo! Now that's pod racing.
This area was used for meditation. There's someone familiar with the Jedi Order.
Okay. Now, how do we get up out of here? That's the other question. Oh, I could have kept going. But there is a... Yep, there we go. Oop, another force echo. Ooh, how do I get up there? I know how. Ah! Jump too soon. I'm a herpin' and derpin'. Alright, that is a bit of a... Woohoo! Another force echo.
Whoever owned this bag brought it from Coruscant. They were frustrated with the Jedi Council.
Well, who wouldn't be frustrated with the Jedi Council? We're gonna rest. Alright, now we can go back out. Since we have this badass ability now. What's in this box?
Hey now. What's that, BD-1?
A new lightsaber switch. Am I supposed to drop down there? Oh, no, but there's a wall. Alright, the question is, which way do I want to go? I've already been to the left. Not been to the right yet. Showing me lots of creatures. Oh, and there's a force echo there. Are they coming for me? They're totally coming for me. Ah! Oh! I almost got knocked off the cliff. That's right, BD. We got him. Scan those bitches.
Thanks for the help.
Avoid, yeah, attacks in large groups and able to contort, evasive strikes, but easily kill. Yeah, it only takes one strike. Okay. Well, there was definitely a force echo thing down here. Oh! And one of you creepy crawlies.
Someone made camp here. They were excited to discover a giant creature that lives close by. A binog, they called it.
That's got to be the binog up there. Okay. Is this gonna lead me up top somewhere? Uh-oh, I got creepy crawlies waiting for me. You just back off there, buddy. So I'm on the other side of this wall now, it looks like. Okay. There's at least two creepy, three creepies, three creepy crawlies waiting for me. Bye-bye.
Yeah, sorry about your scalp link, but standing up to that bog rat, pretty brave. Something we can use?
So this is one of those boxes he can't do anything about yet because he doesn't have the parts. So we'll have to come back to that later. Yes, I think it was, if I remember the lore correctly, but I haven't done this in a while, so. There's a chair, there's even a chair here where somebody was just sitting like watching the lizard beast. Oh, I can scan something.
That creature seems so at home here.
Oh, I totally was able to scan the creature.
Protector of Pagana. I thought that was you.
And I got a skill point. Yay! Alright, so now we're back to this area, which is where we were earlier, and now we have the ability to run across. And voila!
Racy there?
Race me there.
Whoa, it's on. We're not finished yet. Okay, you probably would have won. Probably.
Let's get our new skill point. Yes, I definitely want defensive stuff at the moment. And later on we'll worry about force powers. Anything else to explore here? Inscriptions. The vault is built out of carnite, a hard stone rich in minerals. Its inner walls are decorated with metallic plating and inscriptions. The glyphs don't return results in any galactic databank, suggesting the language has been lost to time. Oop, another scan. Offerings. These relics contain materials that aren't native to Bogano. Structure in case they were purely decorative. Alright. The vault. The structure has been here for centuries. It appears the only way to open the vault is by using the Force. So, was it a Force temple? Don't know.
Amazing.
Oh, it's an awesome game, Sparrow. Like, it's... This might just be how I occupy my time. From time to time between now and the move. What is that? We've got some sort of strange... I guess I can't interact with any of these at the moment.
You all right, BD?
Well done, whoever you are. You have passed the test I left behind, and gained access to the vault and this recording, one of many encrypted logs stored in the droid. I am Master Eno Cordova. I may not know your name, but I know your purpose. The fate of the Jedi Order lies in your hands. This place, this vault, is a sacred temple, built by a vanished civilization known as the Zepho. Meditating here, I was granted a premonition through the Force, a vision of doom. I have placed inside this vault a Jedi holocron, containing a list of the names and locations of young Force sensitives throughout the galaxy. Ahead, you will find the inner chamber of the vault, but also another test. I can only trust
That's awesome, Sparrow. Yes, it's an amazing game. That's too funny. Your son's like, I've already done this one, Mom. It's really cool.
Of the three sages, and learn to perceive the mysteries of the Force as the Zepho once did. In this droid, you will find everything you need to succeed on this journey. Go to the Zepho homeworld. There, you will find peace in the eye of the storm. Good luck, Jedi. And may the Force be with you.
If you like Star Wars, this is a really good game. That's the easiest way to put it, because it's like a Star Wars movie, except you get
I guess you were the someone I was supposed to meet.
a lot of entertainment out of it. Oh yeah, just sit in the mud, Cal.
You know, I've been alone for a while now. Without any purpose, just hiding. There's no way to live. Not for a Jedi.
Oh, I hear Christina. She's up and about finally.
Maybe Seer was right. Maybe we're done hiding. Hey, you want to meet some, friends of mine?
All right, let's wrap this up and then call it a wrap. Since Chris is up, got to start thinking about breakfast. And also, I got to get the episode 12 of Lost Minds of Phantom Velvet published on the Weave in the Void YouTube. So we're going to be doing that around 11. So we got time, though. I'm going to meander out. Make our way back to the ship.
I think I found what you wanted me to see.
Sounds like you did. We'll be waiting.
Oh crap, one of these guys. Ah, I forgot. Oh, get out of the way. Ah. I always forget how to block these guys. Get out of the way. Oh, out of the way. Ah, I hate those guys.
Help me, BD.
Ah. All right. I think that's the way down. If I remember correctly, there's something I can explore over here.
What?
It's the bones of one of those creatures, isn't it? Mysterious skeleton. Is this a shortcut? Abandoned workshop. I can't do anything with that yet. Oh, door's locked from the other side. What is this?
My friend, it appears the Zepho had some interest in Dathomir. Strange. For such a peaceful culture to have any sort of fascination with a place so dark.
If you like Star Wars: The Old Republic, this is a good game because it's another game that has a lot of storyline. It's lots of cutscenes, lots of lore. Obviously, the levels, you know, there's lots of combat as well, but the level design is amazing. The graphics are amazing. The music is amazing. The voiceovers, the acting. This is just a great game. Okay. Is there anything I haven't explored that I can explore?
Should be a lot quicker than the way in.
Yeah, but we're not going to do that quite yet, BD. Actually, we should save. Because I think I can get one more. I think I can get one more skill point out of this planet. Yeah, just sit tight, BD.
What is this place?
Shut the fans off first.
The Jedi used this place to study the sphere above.
Force essence.
I can still feel the excitement.
Now, I can't do anything about the sphere, I think, until I come back with more force powers. Yeah, I don't think I can get up there either yet. Double check here. Can I get up there? Nope. I think that's all I can do at the moment. Ah! Almost fell to my death. Alright, there's one more thing we gotta explore in here, and then we're out. Ah, that music is so good. Alright.
That thing looks like it smells worse than Grease does.
Yeah, this is a pretty hard boss fight, if I remember correctly. It's one of those creatures. Yeah, this is a really good game, and I would highly recommend, Sparrow, if you're not new to the Xbox, when you start this game, drop the difficulty down to the absolute minimum, because the first time I ran this game, I sucked at like blocking lightsaber blasts and defending against the attacks and parrying everything, so I eventually got so frustrated I just put it all the way down to the easy mode, and it makes it so much more enjoyable, because then it's just story. And you have the occasional fight that's kind of challenging, but you really won't die, and that's, you know, right now I'm playing it on like the normal mode, which is Jedi Knight. This guy will probably wreck me. I've always had difficulty with this particular one, because he's like a boss one. See, he's already wrecking me. Get away, get away. 1, 2, 3, get away. No, run! No! Ah, see, he got me. He killed me. Now, this is like a boss mob. Now, when you die, you lose all your XP gain since your last skill point. If you want it back, you have to go back and damage the mob that just killed you. I have never beat this guy. I'm not gonna lie. I have never beat this guy on normal difficulty. I have always had to drop it down to like the base difficulty, like the easiest difficulty. We'll give it one more shot at like normal difficulty, and then I'm gonna drop it down. I don't mind PC, but I still love my consoles. Well, it's taking its sweet time to load after the respawn. I wonder if we got a hiccup. Alright. So where did it put me? Okay. We'll give him one more shot on normal difficulty, and then I'm going to drop it down, because I want that thing behind him. Alright. Get out of the way! Get out of the way! Get out of the way! Block! Block! Get out of the way! Block! Get out of the way! Block! Crap! He got me with the tongue! No! Get out of the way! No! Get out of the way! Did I really just kill it? Oh! Oh! There was a first time for everything! Third time I played the game, and I finally beat this bad boy on a normal difficulty instead of having to drop it down. Oh! Oh! Victory!
Bogling was killed. Was it trying to defend its family?
Oh, I'm hyped now. That was intense. All right, I think we have now officially done everything you can realistically do on this planet. For the first time you're here, obviously you have to come back after we get some other abilities. And we're gonna be wrapping up the stream. So I can go say good morning to Chris and get the D&D episode out. Make sure we save here before we continue. Yeah, we didn't get one more skill point, but we did almost get another skill point. I'm sure. Yeah, see, like there was a wall there, but that just takes me down. We can explore that when we come back later. All right. All right. I've already gotten that box, right? I think we already got that box. Oh, maybe no. I think you have to wait till we get double jump. Yeah, we don't have double jump yet, so. And that one also requires double jump. So, this is the stuff we get into when we come back. Oh, I forgot about this one. Woo! Hey, little creatures. What are you looking at, BD? Oh, you're scanning one of the creature holes. A boggling tunnel. Alright, here's Sessa.
You passed the test.
So you knew about BD-1?
Come on board. We'll talk inside.
Oh, BD-1, this is Grease. Hey, Grease.
What is that? Get off my sofa! Get off my sofa! Go! Get out of there! Get out!
That is BD-1. He's with us.
I don't care who he's with. Do you have any idea how hard it is to get oil stains out of petroleum fabric?
Not really.
Oh, I hope you found something better out there than this droid.
Oh, calm down, Grease. He did. Tell us, Cal.
The vault was built by an ancient civilization called the Zepho. A Jedi named Eno Cordova hid something inside of it.
What did he hide inside?
A holocron from the archives. It contains a list of Force-sensitive children.
The next generation of Jedi. I knew it! Oh, Cordova, you old fool.
You knew him?
Yes. A long time ago. I was his apprentice. Cordova was a loner. That little droid and I are probably the only ones that know about Pagano.
Hold on, wait a minute. A hollow what?
A holocron. It stores information, but only accessible to Jedi. Hang on, I think I have one around here.
You think you have one? Like, it's such a rare thing, you don't know if you have one. You think you have one? That's a little hiccup in writing there.
This is Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. I regret to report that both our Jedi Order and the Republic have fallen.
With that list of Force sensitives, we could rebuild the Jedi Order and defeat the Empire.
Okay, no problem. Let's get it.
Well, except the holocron is hidden deep inside the vault, and to get it, we have to follow Cordova's path. He mentioned something about the planet Dathomir and a Zepho homeworld.
All right, well, where are we going? I'm just asking because I was thinking of maybe making some food.
Look, before we do anything, I need to know something. How come you're no longer a Jedi?
I had an experience that changed my perspective. So I cut myself off from the Force.
But you still want to rebuild the Order.
I believe that rebuilding the Order is the best chance we have against the Empire. What do you believe?
I believe I can't keep hiding from the Empire, so I don't really have a choice.
Cal, as long as you're alive, you will always have a choice. Are you with us?
We're in.
Nothing else.
Dathomir Zepho, it's your choice.
And this is where you unlock the ability to fly around the galaxy and do some really cool other stuff and talk to your shipmates and learn more. But we're going to save that for another episode, ladies and gentlemen. Story mode. It's the easiest option possible. I'm on the Jedi Knight difficulty, Sparrow, which is like the normal mode. Definitely do story mode. Do like the easiest possible option. That'll make combat a lot easier. And you can take quite a few hits and not die. Because that's the thing about the difficulty in this game, it doesn't scale. So like when you change the difficulty, it doesn't give you more hit points. It just, the higher the difficulty, the more damage your lightsaber, the lower the difficulty, the more damage your lightsaber does and the less damage you take. The higher the difficulty, the less damage your lightsaber does and the more damage you take. So I was explaining this at the very beginning of the stream before you got here, Sparrow. If you're playing on a higher difficulty, you have to play like 100% defense, pari, then attack. If you're playing on story mode, you can go full on aggressive and actually survive. So I would say 100% go story mode. For those of you who hung out today, thank you so much. This was an experiment just to come. I logged on at like 7:15, 7:20, whatever it was with coffee, just to come hang out and talk. And we did some talking at the beginning. We played a little bit of Star Wars, Jedi Fallen Order. We did some more talking, pushed out a YouTube video, did some more talking. I am now going to go away and get episode 12 of The Lost Mine of Phandelver published on the Weave in the Void YouTube channel. So if you're not following the Weave in the Void YouTube channel, you definitely need to do so. If you don't know how to find the Weave in the Void channel, go to our Patreon page, patreon.com/Wandering Hermits. All the links are there to the Weave in the Void stuff, which is the world map behind me. Discord links are down below if you want to come join our Discord. If you are tuning in for the first time, thank you so much. Hopefully I've earned a subscription, which means you can hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you get all the future updates. Probably won't. I may live stream tomorrow morning. I don't know because I definitely am live streaming tomorrow night because, again, we have Lotro, our gaming communities in Lord of the Rings Online, and I stream Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays in the evenings at around 8 p.m. Central Time. So I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow. It depends. If Chris is feeling good tomorrow, we might stream some Lotro in the morning. Or I might come back and do another one of these. I don't know. I don't have a set stream schedule other than Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays at night, and Saturdays and Sundays in the morning with Chris. Beyond that, I'm going to be going away and recording a video for tomorrow. Tomorrow's video is going to be all about the Baldur's Gate 3 patch 7, the Berserker, and the information that they've pushed the launch date back to 2023. We're going to do that'll be tomorrow's video post. And then again, I've got a new point and click game that I'm adding to the point and click classic series. Got a new Tim's tabletop tips video coming out. I got to get the review out for Sign of the Unicorn, which I just finished reading yesterday. So that'll be all over the next few days leading up into next week. And of course, don't forget, tonight we'll be live 9 p.m. On the Weave in Void Twitch channel. Myself, Chris, and my brother doing a quick stand-up for the Weave in the Void, what we've worked on this past week. Yesterday's Patreon post was all about, it was tabletop update number 16, so talking about all the work we're getting done on the tabletop game. Tomorrow's Patreon post is going to be another update on tabletop stuff. I'm working on chapter 13 right now. Chapter 13 gets published next week. Chris is doing cover mock-ups right now, so she's doing some vertical images which will be used for the interior of the source book and campaign module, but we're also going to probably use one or two of those for the covers of the tabletop source book and module, so stay tuned for that. We've been sharing some snippets in the art channel on Discord if you want to see those. We're postponing the Etsy store until after our move because I don't want to deal with trying to separate what gets shipped versus what's get moved. So we're just putting all of the stuff that's for the Etsy store into boxes, and those are going to get moved with us, and we'll get the Etsy store up after the fact. So stay tuned for that. What else? Tomorrow afternoon, 5 p.m. Central, Looking for More show. Don't forget to go follow Simmer over on his Twitch channel. Got some really cool stuff to talk about tomorrow afternoon. All the good stuff, yeah. And if you haven't already done so and you want to know more about the world of the Weave and the Void, which I'm building with my wife and my brother, you can check out the Patreon page, patreon.com/wandering hermits, which I mentioned earlier. You can get in for $3 a month, which is a great way to support what I do here on YouTube, and you get access to the book chapters as they're published twice a month, plus snippets of screenshots and stuff of Christina's artwork, as well as other stuff. And then you can pre-order the tabletop books, as well as pre-order the point-and-click game, get the free demo, all those good things over on the Patreon page. So hopefully I'll see you over there. If not, in Discord, and if not, next time I go live or the next time I have a video. Thanks to everybody who is hanging out today. Let's see if I can scroll up. We got Aragmar. Gila was here earlier in the morning. I know Nicole was here at some point. Sparrow, thank you very much. Who else am I missing? Anybody? Los Lobos Estamos Regresando was here at one point. Did I miss anybody? I probably am. I'm just scrolling through. There's a lot of chat today, so if I missed anybody, I apologize. If not, etc. Hope you enjoy Star Wars Sparrow. It is a good game. I'll see everybody at some point. Stay safe, stay healthy. Next time.